Well, hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Roger, and this is your daily tarot map for Tuesday, November 15th, 2016, using tarot to create the life you want. Well, again, thank you all for all the kind comments that you've left and for liking these videos and subscribing to this channel. I really appreciate all of your support. So this week, we continue our work with the Modern Spellcasters Tarot, created by Scott Murphy with the companion book written by Melanie Marquis. And the three cards drawn randomly from the Modern Spellcasters Tarot are the Hanged Man, the Knight of Wands, and Justice. So our first card today in today's draw is the Hanged Man, in which we see a person bound tightly in a cloth hanging from some kind of a contraption from a tree. Now, for those of us who are claustrophobic or hate to be bound, this card is a nightmare come true. But the Hanged Man is about things not moving, and it often appears when we're stuck or when things just simply aren't happening for us. But looking at the other cards in today's spread, I'm seeing this card as more of a reminder that things aren't going to be handed to us willy-nilly, that it's going to take some effort on our part to make things happen. There may be a need for us to let go of our old ways of doing things and our old ways of thinking and be willing to switch it up. So let's say that you have a novel you want to write and you have it all planned out in your head. Any day now, I'll get the inspiration, you tell yourself. I'm just about ready to start. But each day passes and we haven't started. Just one more day, we tell ourselves. Of course, the solution here is to put the butt in the chair and move. And this really pertains to anything in our life. We need to make a move in order for things to happen. So maybe take a good look inside of us and try to find the motivation to get started. So the message here is that it's time to make a move on something in our life that was stalled. So if we've been in research mode or gathering information mode, then it's time to put an end to that and begin working on the actual project. That novel that we were just talking about. The need for movement is actually well illustrated in our second card, the Knight of Wands. So in this spread, he's charging in right at us as though he's getting ready to rescue us from the tree. So the Knight of Wands, he's somebody who makes things happen. He charges in full of confidence, energy, and motivation. His is the energy that changes things. So if you're wondering whether it's the right time to start a project, make a move, or take action to get out of the rut that you've been in, the answer is yes. This night tells us that action is the answer to every challenge. Now, the airy energy of this night is pumped up by our next card, Justice. Justice is also associated with the element of air, which pumps up any air cards next to it. And yes, I did say air for the Knight of Wands, because in this deck, they've switched the attribution between wands and swords. So wands are air and swords are fire. So back to Justice. So Justice supports the idea that we've seen thus far today. And Justice tells us we get out whatever we put in. If things aren't happening for us as quickly as we would like, or we're feeling trapped or stuck, Justice asks us, so what are you doing to change the situation? Now, this card reminds us that we get what we deserve. If we don't move, then we'll get more of the same, no movement. If we don't create, then we'll never be able to enjoy the achievement of creation. So today, let's take a good hard look at where we might be stuck in our life, stuck doing the same thing over and over, or stuck as in a lack of progress, and then decide what action we can take to change it. So the message today for these three cards is, there is an eagle in all of us that wants to soar, but there is also a lazy hippopotamus that wants to wallow in the mud. It might be time to soar with the eagle. So today's advice card comes from the Wisdom of Hidden Realms Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. And the card drawn randomly from the deck today is the Ringmaster of Scrutiny. So nice card for today's message. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny is all about details, and here he's asking us to examine the details of our own life. It's time to come up with a clear vision of where we want to go and what we're going to do to get there. We need to move past the planning, contemplation, or the should I do this stage, and instead charge in with the Knight of Wands and make things happen. And that's your daily tarot map for today. And if you like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you click the like button. And visit my website at tarot-dude.com to learn more about me and my work. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Brightest blessings.